to, it's up to you, but you're gonna need a rolling pin. So again, you don't have to do this. We're gonna have a part where we're gonna roller pin our bodies. I know you never know what to expect here, but a rolling pin is what you're gonna need. So if you wanna do this, and again, you don't have to, you can look at us all when we're doing it and just say we're crazy, but go grab a rolling pin. We're also gonna use my Pilates strap, which is just a belt. And we're gonna use a band today. So, band, you can use tube sock, you can use nylons, your choice. And then a regular old rolling pin. You never know what we're gonna do. Okay, so those are the 3 things you need. You also, like every class I've done so far, you need a sturdy chair to hold on to, or a wall, or a sturdy couch, something that's you can like stabilize yourself with. And I'm not wearing shoes today. It's up to you. We're gonna foam roll, or we're gonna roll our feet. So again, your choice. You can wear shoes, you don't wear shoes. It's make sure that if you have socks on, they have grippies on the bottom. If not, take off your socks too. This is stretch and strength. So hey, glad you're here. All right, let's get started. If anybody has a question, you can just unmute yourself, ask the question, and then mute. And then I can, or anything you need. Like one time you couldn't see my feet, someone unmuted themselves and said, hey, we can't see your feet. I adjusted. So let me know if you can't hear me, go louder, because I have a different computer now and a different mic system. So, okay, ready to start? Are you ready? Happy Tuesday. You can turn on some music if you want. I am actually gonna switch this to a different view so I can see. There we go. Oh, no, that's not working. Okay, so we'll just do it this way. All right, so we're gonna start with the warm up. Maybe you wanna turn on some nice music. It's up to you. Your choice. I don't play music because, sorry guys, okay, I don't play music because I want you to hear me. So you make sure that you put on the music that you like. All right, so we're gonna warm it up, and we're just gonna start with kicking forward. So just nice, like you're balancing, you're kicking forward, shoulders back and down. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. You really want to make sure that you're in good form, right? Very important. So we're just kicking it out, and then we're going to stretch those arms towards that foot. Now, all these moves can be done in a chair. So you don't have to stand. So if you have a neighbor or a friend that says, oh, I can't do those, yeah, they can. They can do them from a chair, because I will call out the modifications throughout. So if you're sitting in a chair, you're just kicking those legs nice and strong. You're off your tailbone, right? Open up that chest a little bit more, and now we're gonna kick back. So I'm gonna turn, but you don't have to. And I'm gonna reach forward, opposite arm, opposite hand, and we're gonna kick it out. Now again, you can toe tap, modify your knees, or you can really push through that heel. It's up to you. Give me 4 more on this one. Watch the back and watch the spine. Nice open chest, but draw that belly button in. Last one, and we're gonna kick to the side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Ooh. We're reaching opposite directions. That foot's going one side, arms going the other. And again, your range and your speed. Open up that chest, don't cave in. Draw that belly button in. Keep that chest nice and open with each breath. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And we're going to hold on to something. Maybe we're balancing. It's totally up to you. But you're going to swing that leg forward and back. So I'm just swinging that leg. Open up that chest, north, south, east, and west. Really protect that spine. Keep that chest open. Shoulders, put them in your back pocket. Keep going. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it. Other side. Go. Inhale and exhale. Maybe swing that arm opposite. It's totally up to you. Don't arch the back. How do we protect that back? Draw that belly button in. That's why I'm always saying it. It's not that, you know, we're working our abs so much. Sometimes it's we're protecting our back. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it side to side. So you're holding onto that chair or you're balancing. It's up to you. Draw the belly button in. Your range of motion, if this feels uncomfortable right on the inside of that leg, then don't cross over so much. But these are priming our hips. Maybe you get that arm involved. It's up to you. Open up that chest. Don't twist the spine. Keep those hips open. We're priming those hips. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Other side. Go. So again, it's your choice. Always making sure that you're listening to your body. Maybe this bothers your hip. Don't go so deep, right? If you're sitting in a chair, you're bending that knee, you're going side to side. Open, keep that chest open. Don't twist the spine. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to step it over, forward and back. I'm going to show you the sideways. Step over and back. Step over and back. Again, we're working those hips. Try to get that blood flow to every part of our body. Up and over, up and over, up and over. I'm going to go a little far back. There we go. Up and over, up and over. Inhale and exhale. You can go as far up and over as you want. You can work those arms into it. It's your choice. You can hold on. So lots of options. If you're sitting in a chair, you're sideways and you're tapping your toe and then tapping that heel. Give me 2 more. 1 more, and then we're gonna switch. Switch it out, other side. Draw in, right here, right? Open through that chest. Make sure that breath is nice and, I was gonna say fresh. Why would I say fresh? Nice and fresh. I hope you have fresh breath. Make sure that breath is nice and even. Open up that airway. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And we're going to go side crossing over, up and over, up and over. Okay, so again, don't cross the midline. If it doesn't feel right for your body, hold on to the chair. You're sitting in the chair if you want, and you're bringing that knee up and over from the chair, but make sure if you're in the chair, you're not using your back muscles. They're supporting, but you're not using your back. You want to use your abs a little bit more. All right, and you're off that tailbone if you're sitting on the chair. You're on your sits bones. 2 more. I think that was 12. 1 more. And other side, cross it out, bring it up and over. So you can use those arms, it's up to you. Inhale and exhale, or you can be holding on to a chair. You can be on your hips, whatever you feel comfortable doing. It's your choice. Inhale and exhale through the nose and out the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Give me 2 more. Your pace, just because I count. Last one. And bring it to your toes and your heels. Bring it to your toes and your heels. Good job, you guys. That was our little warm-up. We got our blood flowing, right? Feel good? 2 more. 1 more. And then we're gonna shake it around. Circle. Circle. Anytime I do this, I think of the story about Elvis the pelvis and how he got banned. You know, it's just funny. Now we're doing it in our fitness classes. Elvis knew, he knew how to keep limber. 1 more, and then go side to side. Get those hips. We're really stretching those hips today. I got some exercises later for hips. This is like our hip day. Woo. Last one. All right, bring those hands onto the quads. This is my favorite stretch. I feel like it really works. All right, flat back down. And then roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, shoulders back and down and roll them. Does that feel good? All right, flat back down, right through here. It's almost like you're arching, but you're not. Your hands are supported or you're holding on to the chair. Your knees are bent. Roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders. Last one. Now you're going to round down. So round, 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 round. It feels a little different, right? Maybe you want to just reach for that floor. And then roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. You can definitely do that in a chair. Just make sure you're not feeling dizzy when you do it. Don't go so low. All right. Yay. So we don't need anything right now. If anybody joined us, you're going to go grab a rolling pin because we're going to use it later. Now it's up to you. You don't have to do this. You can even use a can and roll on a canned good like a peas or corn. It doesn't matter which vegetable. And we're going to need a band. So go grab your band. Be careful. Don't run. Go grab a band. Go grab a rolling pin if you want. You don't have to use them. And then also my Pilates strap belt. We're going to use this later. But you can do everything without those things. Okay. So for the rest of you, we're going to start with a calf stretch. So I'm going to show you right here. You have your wall and your chair here. You're going to take that left foot back. Toes are forward. You really need that chair to balance you. I'm going to pretend this is my chair. That's my chair. Don't use a yoga mat. Bad. You're going to press through that heel, making sure those toes are forward. You're going to bend your right knee and your left. See how my left is nice and straight? And my toes are not out. They're towards the wall, which I would be, but I want you to be able to see this. So I'm bringing that knee towards the wall, and I'm really feeling that stretch. That heel is not lifting. I'm stretching through here, that calf. This is a calf stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out, other side. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, toes are forward. Check out that foot. Is it out? Make it go forward. Press through. You should feel that stretch. Relax into it. We're just stretching, 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 because we're going to do some heel lifts. Yay for heel lifts. Take a breath. Bring it in. Hold on to that chair or hold on to that wall and give me some heel lifts. Oh, yes, those feel so good. Bring it up and down and up and down. Come on. Heel lifts. Bring it up and down and up and down. You can do this on a stair, like the bottom of the stairs holding onto the railing, and then you can bring those heels down below the step. Oh, it's awesome because you're getting that stretch and strengthen all in one. Bam, bam, 2 for 1. Give me 4, 3, 2. Now pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was easy, right? You got this. All right. We're going to go back into that calf stretch, but we're going to work, instead of the gastroc, we're going to stretch the soleus. So you're going to go into a gastroc stretch, which we did the first time. Straight, bent, right knee is bent, left is straight, toes are forward. Check it out. Now, slowly, don't come out of it. Bend that left knee just ever so slightly, not too much, just a smidgen, a speck, and you'll feel that lower in the calf, almost at the foot, maybe on the foot because it's so tight there. So find that stretch. Maybe you need to bring that knee in. Maybe you feel it in the shin. Guess what? Your shins are tight. This is especially good for you. You don't want shin splints. Those hurt. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out of it. Switch it out. Take that right foot back. Press through that heel. Toes are forward, not out. Your right leg is straight. Your left knee is bent. Really sink into it. Keep that right leg straight. And now you're going to slowly keeping that heel on the floor. Bend that right knee. Ooh, doggy. Feel that? Lower in the calf, on the foot, or in the shin. Not the chin. That would be weird if you pulse in the chin. I would say see a doctor about that. If you're stretching your foot and you feel it in your chin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax out of it. Nicely done. Now we're going to go to single. So it's going to be a little bit harder. So go to the left foot. We'll start with the left. And you're going to come on, off, and off. So we're doing those heel lifts. Draw the belly button in. Contract those abs. Squeeze the booty. Ooh, it's a lot harder because you're lifting your whole weight on probably your weakest side. 8, 7, 6, and then we're gonna do that pulse. So 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it, shake it. All right, we're not done. Got to do the right side. This should be easier. Usually this is your dominant side. You're going to bend that knee. Make sure you don't lock that right leg. Bend that knee just ever so slightly and bring it up. Heel off the ground. Heel off the ground. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, relax it out. So you should have felt that, definitely. You can do those anywhere, anytime, in the grocery store. I do them all the time when I'm like, the cart is in front of me. Just be careful, the cart doesn't roll. But when I'm in line, I do it. Okay, so the next one is a hip flexor stretch. You're gonna, again, use the wall or a chair. It's up to you. I like the chair. I feel like it's more sturdy. You're gonna take that right leg back, sort of like how we did the gastroc stretch or the calf stretch. But this time your heel is up. So on that right leg, that heel is up, left is down. You can also do this seated in a chair, so it's up to you. You're just sitting sideways on the chair. I showed that last class. All right, open up that chest, straight down, right? Pelvic tilt. The bottom of that pelvis forward. You feel that? It's like you're filling a bowl. Like you've got a bowl in your hand, and you're filling that bowl. Draw the top of the pelvis back towards the other direction. You should feel a pull right through here. You're holding on. You are 100% holding on. And then you're bringing that arm up and over only if you want. You're really feeling that stretch now. It's coming all the way down, all through here. Woo! Pelvis forward, pelvis forward. Really tip that bowl. Tip that bowl a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, stay there. Because we're going to do a little exercise. So you're here. You're going to bring that knee down and up. Prime the butt. Squeeze the butt. Right cheek. Bring it up and down. You can bring the elbow in if you want. Down and up. That right heel is up. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You got 8, 7. Bring that knee towards the floor. Make sure that left knee does not go over that toe. We got, let's count. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out, shake it out. Again, you can do that in the chair with a chair squat, right? Your choice. You're going to hold on to the other side because we're going to do the other side. So all these can be done on your own. Just make sure your form is good. Don't arch your back. No arching back. Pelvic tilt forward. So right foot is forward, right knee is bent, left knee is bent, heel is up. Pelvic tilt forward. That's the key. It's hard. You should feel it right here. Pull. This is where you're pulling. Fill that bowl up. Back, top of the pelvis back. Bottom of the pelvis forward. Open up that chest. All right, don't arch the back. Nice and straight. Woo, we're feeling that stretch. Big, up and over. Breathe through it. Don't hold your breath. Really relax into it. Don't lose that stretch. Pelvic tilt forward a little bit more. Tuck that butt in. Open up that chest without arching the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Shake it out. We're going to go right into that back lunge. Draw the belly button in. Heel comes up. Bring it down and up. Down and up. Down and up. You can use those arms. Pull in. 8, 7. Squeeze that left butt cheek. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. You go as low as you need to, right? 2, and 1, and pulse. 8 or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax out. If you felt that in your knee, you were going too low. Shake it out. Woo! Okay, so we're going to do the shoulders. So now you need your band. So remember I said band or pair of nylons or a tube sock? Okay, so first off, so you've got your, everybody got your, okay, first you're just gonna hold it because we're gonna do the stretch first. We're doing the stretch and then we're doing the strengthen on all these exercises. All right, so you're gonna take it into a T and you're gonna cross it out. We're stretching that shoulder. Stretch that shoulder. Take a breath. Bring it out. Make a T. Cross it out. Stretch that shoulder. You should feel it all through here. But you just stretch, 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 stretch. If you can't straighten that arm, that's okay. You can bend it. It can be here. As long as you feel that stretch in that shoulder. But relax those shoulders. Don't wear them as earrings. Your shoulders are not earrings. Relax them out. Put them in your back pocket. That's where they belong. You did not know that, but that's where they belong. All right, bring it down. And then you're going to take this band. I like to be here. Don't over grip. Open up that chest and pull out. You got it. Open it up. Shoulders back and down. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice. 4, 3. You know we're going to do that pulse at that end. 2. Don't arch up back. Draw that belly button in and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good. All right, stretch it out. Make a T. Cross it out. Relax those fingers. Bring it out. Make a T and cross. Relax those fingers. Let's do that again. Bring it up. Thumbs out, right? Shoulders down, pull out. There you go. Draw that belly button in. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. This is good for rotate your cuff. Issues. 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, next one. I'm going to turn around for this one so you can see me. You're going to bring it up and over, and then bring it back. And you're just going to stretch. Now, if your fingers don't touch, you're fine. Maybe you're here. Maybe this is a good stretch. Just put your hand on your head. Whatever feels good. If it bothers that rotator cuff, don't do it. Just give me a nice stretch. Making sure you're not arching your back either. All right, bring it down. Open. You can be here too, it's up to you. And then other side. Bring it up and over. And then bring it back. Just feel a stretch. Try not to arch the back. come out of it, take your strap, bring it here. Take your arm, bring it here. And then you're going to pull up and over. So I'm going to show you the side. Pull. Pull. Should have just the right resistance to really use your tricep. Keep it pulling up. I was a little too far forward, so try and pull upward. 8, 7, unlock those knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. If that bothered you, you can pull down here, right? As long as you're working right through here, this is the goal, okay? So sometimes bringing that arm up bothers you. We're going to do that stretch again. Are you ready? So bring it up and over. And bring it back and down. Just till you feel that stretch. Maybe your fingers don't touch, maybe you're here. That's great, as long as you feel that stretch. Keep it going, relax it out, open up that chest a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Open, feel that stretch. Don't rush the back. Make sure that back is nice and flat. Neutral spine. All right, other side. So you're here. Bring it down. Bring it up. And breathe through. Relax your body. Stretching, you gotta relax. Relax into it. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Take that stress out. Take a breath and bring it down. And let's do the other side. So you're here. And you're here. And then you're going to pull up. So make sure you have enough resistance. Pull up. You should feel it in the right arm this time. Pull up, don't arch the back. Pull up, relax. Always having tension though, even on the relaxed part. What do we got? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Relax it out. Shake those hands. Nicely done. All right. Rolling pin. I told you, I did tell you this was going to be a weird day. Those are the best, right? Okay, you're gonna sit in a chair for this. And you got your rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, if you've got like a can of soup or whatever, doesn't matter. First one we're gonna do, we're gonna put it on our feet. So make sure you wash this before you make cookies next time. And don't tell your grandkids that you foot rolled your feet before making those cookies. So you put it on the bottom of your foot and you're just gonna roll it. So you can be seated. If you're standing, you're holding on to something, right? But you wanna find the tender part of your feet. If you have bone spurs, you're gonna be very gentle. Does anybody have a question? No, okay. I thought I heard something. Okay. So you're rolling now on the balls of the foot, but press into it. If you're like, hey, do I have a bruise down there? Guess what? You just found an adhesion, a muscle adhesion. anything with your foot. No, they're not ball bearings. They're actually a tender part of your muscle fibers kind of getting bunched up. So you're kind of relaxing that area. There's the fascia, that's the webbing over the muscle. You're going through all that and you're trying to find those tender areas, and then you're pushing on that tender area, very gentle, and then you're trying to find a way to release it. So roll very slow. It's not a cookie. We're not rolling cookies right now, although that sounds delicious. All right, go towards the outer part of your foot. So you're going to turn your foot a little bit, and you're going to roll on the outer part of your foot. Try and feel that stretch. You're stretching through. I'm telling you, I have broken my foot like 4 times. I kid you not. If I hadn't done this, I would not be able to walk very well, because this saved me. Finding those muscle adhesions totally saved me, because after I healed, I had all those knots, we'll call them knots in there, and this worked it out. Oh, it was amazing. So just be careful. If you have bone spurs, you gotta be careful. If you have arthritis, you gotta be careful. Don't go too rough. Just be gentle. Be gentle with your body. All right, you're gonna switch it in. So now my knee is in, and I'm doing the arch part. This part is usually where you find a lot of those little muscle adhesions. It should feel maybe discomfort, but like a relieving discomfort. Not a pain, oh, I'm on a bone spur. That's ow. You feel the difference. So you're on the inside of that foot, and you're just rolling it very slowly, trying to find those spots. If you're not finding spots, yay, you do not have feet problems. You don't have that issue in your feet. A lot of people do, so you're lucky. All right, switch, other side. Maybe you'll find more on one side. You can do this while you're watching TV, right? You're pressing, find that tender area. A lot of times it's where that arch is. That's where that tightness is. They sell these with like bumpy, knobby things at like Dick's Sporting Goods and Sports Authority, and they look just like a rolling pin, and so a lot of times they have like little knobs on them, so it really gets in there. You might have one already. You might have the little balls. We used a tennis ball. I showed you working with a tennis ball the other day. All kinds of stuff you can use. Golf balls. Put them in there, a freezer, a golf ball in the freezer, and then you roll it on your foot. Heaven. Okay, so now we're going to go to the side. We're going to find, do you find any tender areas? If you find a tender area, you're going to hold it on that tender area, and you're just going to press until you feel it kind of release, get less tender. Maybe go away completely. Maybe it just gets a little less tender. If it feels worse, then stay off of it. You're going too hard. It might be a bone spur. All right, now go tilt it in. You're tilting that knee in, and now you're going to the side. Again, you can also stand up and do this, but always when you're standing, you're holding on to something, because you can get more pressure on this when you're standing, because you got all your weight. But you gotta be careful. Maybe go back towards that heel a little bit. Maybe go on that heel. Maybe that's where your problems are. You feel a lot of discomfort there, as long as it's not heel spurs. Nice. Good job. All right. So now we're going to stand for this one, but you're going to take that right foot, and we're just going to press that on the toes. We're just going to let those toes stretch a little bit. That's all. We're not standing on. Do not stand on the roller. You want just your toes. Just your toes. And you can do this seated. It's a little harder. We're just stretching those toes. All right. Bring it to the other side. And we're just going to stretch those toes. If you have arthritis in your feet, be very gentle with this. But if you want a deeper stretch, you can take those toes, press them so they're flat on the floor. They got to be flat. If your toes naturally curl, you can't do this. Don't do it. You got to have the ability to stretch out those toes, and then you just press that knee towards the floor. That'll give those toes a nice stretch. And then you can just rock it side to side. But make sure those toes are flat on the floor. If your toes are like curled naturally, don't do this. All right, switch it out, other side. Or you're still on the rolling pin. It's up to you. You're either on the floor with those toes or you're on the rolling pin. And you're just going to go side to side. Just feel that stretch. Here we go. All right, relax it out. We're gonna go back on that chair. We're running out of time. Okay, take that rolling pin, and you're just gonna do that top of that leg. So again, it's the same thing. It's very slow. It's not boom, boom, boom. You're not rolling cookies. Although, again, now I'm craving cookies, but you're rolling, never on the knee. Always stop before you get to the knee. Very, very important. Never roll a bone. You're always on the muscle, never the connection point. So stay away from the knee, and very slow. You're going on the inside of that leg. And then you're going on the outside of that leg. Trying to find a tender area. A lot of times, the spots are on that inside of that leg, and usually it's closer to the groin or it's closer to that knee, and it's on the inside of the leg. Sometimes I get it on the outside, but usually when I'm personal training, it's that inside thigh that causes the issue. So we'll go to the other leg. You're going to go to the top. And if you're finding an area that you're really tender, you're like, it feels like I'm on a lump. That's it. If it's tender and it's a lump, get into it. Just press very slightly, but it should not be more painful. It should be like a relieving tenderness pain. It's different than like arthritis feeling, right? Or if you know, you've got an issue there, like something else going on, it's different, you know. Now we're going to go on the inside, and this is where I find like right, like more towards the knee, but not at the knee. That's usually a tender area. And then when you come in, usually that inside thigh usually is causing some problems. There's usually tightness there. And I'm telling you, it feels so much better when you get in there and release that, and it'll release. If it doesn't release and it gets more painful, then stop what you're doing. It shouldn't increase the pain. It should get like bruisey feeling almost. All right, we're gonna go to the outside. And real nice and slow. You notice I'm not going fast at all because I'm trying to find that tender area. Usually it'll be like a little lump. I mean, you kind of roll and find that lump. I'm like, what's that? Muscle adhesion. All right, very nice and slow. Good job. Remember, wash this guy before you make cookies. Okay? Don't forget. Christmas cookies will smell like stinky feet. Oh, we don't need this. Now we're gonna get to the floor. Yay, the floor. Sound good? So I'm gonna bring this over. Remember, how do we get to the floor safely? You've got your chair, you've got, you know, whatever you need to get down. Getting down on that. And then you're here, here, and then to the side. Now, how do I get down? If I don't have anything around me, you're here. That support is right there. You're bringing it down, 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 and down. Okay? So, practice that. It's important. So, you have your Pilates strap. Make sure it's by you because you're going to need it. We're going to go to flipping. So we're going to do the Mackenzie. Running out of time. Not too happy about that. I have a lot more to do. So I think I overestimated. We're going to do the Mackenzie to a plank. We did this yesterday. If everyone remembers, if they were here yesterday, we did this yesterday. Shoulders back and down. Draw the belly button in, relax the spine. And you're just gonna stretch all through here. It's just a stretch. Maybe you feel a stretch already. Maybe you're in your chair. You don't have to get down on the ground on any of these. You can be in your chair, you put your hands on your hips and just do a stretch back. So you're leaning back, right? Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. It just depends on your flexibility. And it's all about the stretch. Those hips do not come off the floor. If you're on the floor, hips do not come off the floor. All right, bring it down. Relax it out. And we're going to go into a plank. So again, you're here, or you're on the wall, or if you're in the chair, you're going to go to the wall into a plank on the wall, right? All right. Or you can do it on a chair. It's up to you. Draw the belly button in. I'm going to show you right above the knee, the fatty part of the knee. I'm not on the knee. Draw the belly button in, open up the chest, contract the abs, squeeze, and lift. That's it. It's hard. It's not easy. Relax those shoulders. Shoulders are in your back pocket. Draw that belly button in. Contract those abs. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Nicely turn. And then we're going to go into that Mackenzie. So you're here. Your hips are on the ground, or if you're seated in a chair, your hands are on your back and you're arching your back. So it just depends on where you feel comfortable. Maybe you're here, right? Just a nice back stretch. And maybe you feel it in your abs if your abs are tight. All right, take a breath and bring it down. Now we're going to go back into that plank. If you're on the wall, make sure your butt is not out. Squeeze the glutes, draw the belly button in, contract the abs, and lift. You can go on your feet too if you're comfortable doing it that way. It's up to you. Shoulders back and down, relax. If you're on the wall, no butts out. If you're on the chair, no butts out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. If you're comfortable going into child's pose, go into child's pose. If you're seated in a chair, you're just going to bend over to your safe position, stretching your back. Take a couple breaths. Inhale and exhale. Bring it in. Shoulders back and down. And you're going to raise that left leg and right arm. Now, if you're in the chair, you're standing now, you're putting your hand on the chair and going to a partial, right? Squeeze that glute, that left glute. Draw the belly button in, open up that chest. Maybe you're just lifting your leg. Maybe you're just lifting your arm. It's up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Bring it back down into child's pose. Ooh. Take a breath. That feel okay? Bring it up. Now we're going to do the left arm and the right leg. Draw the belly button in. Squeeze the glute. Maybe you're only lifting your arm. Maybe you're only lifting your leg. Draw that belly button in. Contract those abs and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw that belly button in a little bit more towards your spine, making sure you're not arching your back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. If you're got your hands on the chair, make sure you're nice and balanced. Maybe only lift the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it out. Bring it down to child's pose. Always do what you're comfortable with. Don't be risky, right? Be safe. Nice. All right, we're gonna slowly bring it down. And then again, you can be seated in the chair. You're gonna grab your Pilates strap. You're here, okay. So that's right next to your side. You're gonna bring those knees in. So if you're seated in a chair, you're just gonna bring one knee in at a time and feel that stretch and then alternate. I just want that nice back stretch. There we go. All right, bring it down. You're gonna bring those arms to a T. If you're in the chair, you just put them on the chair. Bring those knees to the side. And we're gonna rock side to side very slowly. Don't be jerky movements. Side to side. Feel that stretch. Relax the spine, relax those shoulders. You're just going side to side. If you're seated in the chair, be gentle with that spine. Keep those feet on the floor, but kind of lift those heels so that you can feel that stretch in your side. There you go. Relax it out. So you'll feel that stretch go from your right side of your back and your hip to the left side. All right, let's go back to center. If you've got music on, maybe you want some softer music because we're stretching it out. All right, bring those knees in. Again, if you're in the chair, you're gonna bring that head down. So be careful. Oh no, you're gonna bring the knee in. Sorry, bring the knee in. Take a breath. And bring it back down. Okay, hamstring stretch. So take that band and put it on your foot. Be careful when you do this. Sometimes that's hard, so maybe bring the knee out, right? If you're on the chair, when you bring your foot out, bring the heel to the floor. If you're not on the chair, then you're doing it like this. But that heel, don't bring that heel up if you're in the chair. Bring that heel down and hinge at the hips. You want to feel that stretch all through here. So nice hamstring. It's not the calf, it's the hamstring. The back of the leg. If you feel this like right back here, your connection is real tight, just bend the knee a little bit and bring it back a little bit. That'll bring it down here. Take a couple breaths. You're supposed to be relaxed. Are you relaxed? I hope so. Take a couple breaths. Bend that knee. Give it a little hug. and then bring it towards your right shoulder. So you're just opening that hip. If you're seated, be gentle with this one because you're in a weird position. So only do it if it feels okay. So right through here, if you start to feel pinching, retract. All right, bring it in, and then you're gonna switch it very carefully to the other side. So maybe bring that knee out, it's up to you. You're gonna extend that leg, and then you're gonna slide that leg down. Make sure if you're seated, that heel is on the floor and you're hinging forward. Nice flat back, don't round your back, nice flat back. Woo. So again, if you feel it right back here, bend the knee a little bit and bring it in. If you feel it in your calf, you're probably flexing your foot too much. Relax the foot. Relax the back throughout this whole thing. All these stretches, your shoulders and your neck are all relaxed. You're breathing, hopefully. I meant to say breathing is relaxed. I hope you're breathing. We hold our breath though, right? I know you're doing it. I do it. Relax, relax into it. Inhale through the mouth. No, through the nose and out the mouth. I didn't have breakfast today. My mind is going. Relax through it. Bring that knee in. And put those feet on the ground. Woo! Nicely done. All right, we're going to do a figure 4. I love this one. It's such a good stretch. So here you are. If you're seated in the chair, you're going to cross over, extend that leg if it's too much. Like if you can't get that knee up to a seated position in the chair, then extend the leg out. All right, but the leg is on the floor. Capiche? All right, so if you're with me on the floor, you're going to bring that knee up. If you don't feel it already, only go here. If you don't feel it here already. If your foot is on the ground and you're feeling it, then that's where you need to be. If you're seated in a chair, your foot never comes off the ground. You hinge forward if you need it more deep. You can do this while you're watching TV too in the chair. You can do a lot when you're watching TV. I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there. Relax it slowly. And cross it out. You can also eat ice cream while you're watching TV too. Eating ice cream while you're watching TV is probably more fun than stretching while you're watching TV. Only lift that leg if you feel, you're not feeling anything. You're not feeling that stretch. Then you lift your foot. I would probably prefer ice cream to stretching. How about you? Although I'm dairy-free, so I gotta eat the dairy-free ice cream, but it's so good. Now I'm craving cookies and ice cream. See what you guys do to me? All right, take a breath, couple breaths here. Just kind of relax your spine and your neck. Go to your happy place, relax your shoulders. Breathe a little deeper, inhale and exhale. Bring it down. Very slowly on that exhale. Bring it up and over. And then slowly stretch those legs, only if this feels good. If you're in the chair, you're doing a morning stretch. You're reaching towards the ceiling, okay? Feel that stretch. If you're on the floor, you're just reaching with your right arm and then you're reaching with your left arm. Just trying to feel that stretch. If your hands don't go on the floor, You can go to goalpost instead. No pain. I just want to stretch. A nice, safe stretch. Woo! Bring those knees in first. And then bring those arms in first. Take a couple breaths. Inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Some nice cleansing breaths. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly come to the side. Sinus season, right? Allergy season, so be careful getting up. And then go wherever you feel comfortable. My kitty didn't make an appearance today. I think she's napping because she can open doors. If you want to take yourself off mute, let me know how you feel. Did everybody feel good?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Ah,
That was wonderful. Good job.
Everybody have a good day and be safe.
All
yes,
right, you too, Roger.
Yeah, really
Have a
enjoyed
great
it.
day.
Very good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Lisa.
thank
Another
you. Thanks for
workout.
coming.
Great way to start the day.
Good
I'm gonna go have some cookies and ice cream.
reception. Good reception.
All right, Susan.
Good
Kathy,
reception.
Linda, Susanna.
Thanks, Dawn.
Thank you.
Thanks, Francis. Oh, hey, Dawn and Melody and Aggie and Ava. Woo! Kathy,
right.
Lorraine. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great
Bye,
day.
thank
Have a great day, everybody.
So what is the dairy-free ice cream you eat? What?
Oh, Halo. It's my favorite.
Okay, what flavor of Halo?
Any.